Yes, guys, I'm Si. Welcome to Cardiff City World. This is your Wales versus Liechtenstein preview for the World Cup qualifier at the Cardiff City Stadium tomorrow, which is a match that marks a significant step in Craig Bellamy's tenure as Wales manager as he looks to qualify for the World Cup. We'll explore the tactics, the predicted lineup, the key players, and of course, give you a score prediction. Let's go. So, look, Wales entered this fixture with momentum. They've secured promotion to League A of the UEFA Nations League under Bellamy's leadership. They've started very well under Craig Bellamy. Attacking style has been rejuvenated. The fans, the team seem united, whereas Liechtenstein, on the other hand, have continued to struggle with recent losses, including a defeat to Kazakhstan. In terms of your tactical analysis, Craig Bellamy emphasizes shapes, not formation. He wants fluidity. He wants adaptability on a pitch, but he wants a high pressing team. We've seen him use that single pivot at home with just the one and almost two number 10s playing as 8s and really putting the opposition under pressure with that pressing system. He will aim for quick transitions and exploit those wide areas. The key elements for that will be high pressing, forcing turnovers in advanced positions, wide play, utilising the wingers and fullbacks to stretch the opposition, and midfield control. Midfield control at home has been very different to away. So away from home, we can obviously use like the 3 at the back system, or we can use just a 4-2-3-1 and use a double pivot. At home, Craig has used a single pivot with those 2 8s, and that gives you a different type of control because the control is all about smothering the opposition and using the ball quick. In terms of predicted lineups, I think they're pretty self-explanatory. There's a couple of positions that I think are certainly up for grabs or offer a different viewpoint. I'm going to go with my gut, and it's a strange one, but it's just the way I feel. I feel we will go with Danny Ward in goal. Oh no, it's probably going to be your man. What's his name? I'll go Danny Ward in goal because I can't remember the bloody keeper's name. Carl in goal. Sorry, guys. It's about my 5th video I've recorded in a row, and I'm just getting all a bit mixed up. Right. Goalkeeper. And then, I think rather than Connor Roberts, I believe that Craig, against Liechtenstein, he might give K. Pacquiao a debut, because I do think when you look at the sides that Craig's been picking, Connor Roberts is the one that kind of sticks out a little bit in terms of his profile. Like, his attitude and everything goes a lot with what Craig wants, of course. But actually, when you look at the way he plays, his pace, his pressing, he hasn't got that electric pace. He hasn't got that high press as much, or he certainly hasn't got the legs to do it effectively. And I just wonder whether at home, against a perceived weaker opposition, could we see Ronan K. Pacquiao, who Craig Bellamy spoke about so highly, could we see him go and, try and utilize that a little bit? I think so, but we will certainly see, of course. So I think we'll go K. Pacquiao. I think from there, it'll probably be Meepham and Davis, Nico Williams on the other side. I think I would like to see Ampadu and Jordan James, but I think you probably go with Ampadu and then maybe a Harry Wilson as 1-8 and probably Cullen as the other 8. And then you'll see Daniel James, Sorba Thomas as the wingers. And I think the forward will be Mark Harris. I think Craig Bellamy really likes him. Obviously, Harry Wilson will provide the creativity and the form in midfield. We've really missed him. Mark Harris will provide the work rate and the pressing in the central areas up front, run the channels, etc. And Daniel James's pace is electric. He's just coming off the back of a real successful season, promotion, etc. His pace troubles any teams, and he will definitely be an interesting option. Liechtenstein, they tend to adopt a very defensive 5-4-1, focusing on compactness, counter-attacks. Their strategy will involve a low block. They will minimize any space in between. They will be compact. They will try to make themselves as difficult as possible to play through. In terms of the counter-attacks, they'll aim to get those quick transitions when they do win the ball, or if they can pinch the ball in the middle phase of the pitch and try and transition and catch their opponents off guard. And of course, set pieces. Utilizing dead ball situations is massive in creating scoring opportunities. The team, like, I'm not going to pretend that I know a massive amount of about Liechtenstein in terms of, you know, who they are and what they are. It's like it is what it is, I suppose. But I do believe that, you know, you can look at their recent results. They lost to Kazakhstan 2-0. They lost to North Macedonia 3-0. Both sides Wales beat. Oh, sorry, Wales beat Kazakhstan. They drew with North Macedonia. Should have beaten them. They also lost to San Marino 3-1, as well as Malta, and they drew with Gibraltar. They are on a horrific run of form. They're not a strong side. Wales must go and get the job done, and they must be effective in how they do it. In terms of the previous meetings between the two clubs, Wales have beaten Liechtenstein 2-0 twice, and they also beat Liechtenstein 4-0 in 2006. Haven't conceded a goal in the 3 times we've played them. That must continue. Wales must, you know, it's sometimes difficult to play against a low block, of course, I accept that. But Wales have to be effective in the way they press. They have to be urgent from the off. Do not sit back and just side-to-side passing and be content with possession. We have to utilize that possession. We have to put them under pressure on the ball and make sure that the defenders force them into mistakes. In terms of where we go from there, as I say, given the tactical setups and the current form, Wales are, of course, favoured to secure a comfortable victory. It should be a dominant performance with multiple goals and a pretty sound day defensively, which is why I think Danny Ward might get a little shouting goal. I predict Wales 3, Liechtenstein 0. I do predict a Ronan Pacquiao debut. I predict Harry Wilson is going to run riot. Let me know what you think, though. Well, what do you think? Is this a danger man? Is this a danger point for Wales? Could they slip up? Low blocks are very difficult to break down. Have Wales got the creativity? You know, we've got the pace in Daniel James, but have they got the creativity to break it down if Liechtenstein become a bit stubborn and a bit difficult? As always, I want to hear your thoughts. Just a quick one, because we've got another live show later, but I wanted to do something. We're back next week with the Cymru and Birth podcast with Harry. He's been moving house, so he hasn't had access to his equipment and stuff like that. We've had the Cardiff City manager situation to discuss anyway, but that's your quick fire Wales preview for Liechtenstein. If you see me at the game tomorrow, please do come and say hello. As always, love to meet you guys, and we'll see you in a bit. Come on, Wales!